Good evening, Cadre. Yes, that was weird to say. Good evening. It is now approximately 7:20 p.m. Arizona time, and I'm doing a night shave. Haven't done a night shave in a long time. I was at the shop moving my chair and moving all the stuff and doing a deep cleaning and sanitizing and all that kind of stuff from about 6 o'clock this morning up until about 20 minutes ago. So we decided to do a night shave. We're still going to go ahead and do the full shave. It'll just be that much shorter till I have to shave tomorrow. This is day 2 of the Kaizen versus the Titans, and today we will be using the CBL collaboration with Ethos, with Frank at Dragon's Beard, fresh lime. Probably the freshest lime that you'll smell. It's absolutely fantastic. We're going to pair that with Royal Lime, which is probably the best lime cologne in my opinion, and then of course the Skin Food with from Frank at Ethos, and then the first anniversary TSC brush. So I hope everybody had a good day. Interesting that when I did this Saponificio Veracino, and I should say I wasn't going to do a video today, but I didn't feel like typing anything in at 9 o'clock at night, so this will act as my my journal as well. When I did the tour of Saponificio Veracino, I had a lot of good comments and everything else. But not a lot of banter back and forth. Wow, after one day, it seems like there's a lot of banter in my Shave-A-Palooza concerning why I am taking the Titans and comparing them to Kaizen. And the biggest thing that was brought up was price. As I had stated in the beginning of my video, price does not matter to me, nor do I think price has any indication on how good or bad a soap is. It's performance. These ingredients don't cost that much. Okay, like I said, soaps can be made between $5 and $10. It's marketing, it's packaging, it's what it takes to get it to the market. Yes, are there some outrageously expensive perfumes and E&Os that go into certain things? Sure. Agar being the most expensive. And if it is an absolute, if it says essence or essential oil, usually that's a naturally based oil. If it says fragrance oil, sometimes that's synthetic. It can be natural. And then you have an absolute, which is the highest end. So I'm sorry that some of you don't agree with the fact that I am using a $40 or $50 soap compared to a $19 or a $20 soap. Well, when the claims are made that it's the best, you got to go against the best. So, and I will say right out of the gate, the lathering on this, on how easy it is to lather, this is Ethos, is better than the Kaizen. Now let's see how it feels on the face. And like I said, this is my opinion. It does not express the opinion of the TSC or its owners, nor am I paid to do this by anybody. So anybody who is taking any type of issue or disagrees with me, that's fine. But it's my shave. Just like your shave is your shave. I mean, KJ and I are the perfect example of two friends that most of the time, well, maybe not most of the time, but a good portion of the time, are about 90 degrees away from each other on soaps. He is not a big fan of SV. He doesn't feel it has a residual slickness. I, on the other hand, am a big fan of SV and feel that it has wonderful residual slickness. But the chemistry of my face, the chemistry of the water that we live in, the temperature, the humidity, all these factors play a big part. Now, KJ and I do lather very similarly, but it's okay to disagree. But to call somebody out and say, oh, you're wrong for doing that. No, they're not wrong. It's their shave. So, you know, I'm a firm believer that if you feel that a $40 or a $50 soap should perform better than a $20 soap, you're going to have a lot of disappointment, as KJ said, because I'll prove my point. I can't get it out now, but Aqua de Parma. Now, $90 for a small 4-ounce tub. Does it perform like a $90 soap? No. Is it good? Oh, absolutely. So, back to the Kaizen versus Ethos. And like I said, it's performance-based only. Scent strength is about the same from both, so 4.0 to 5.0. I do get a little bit of tingling with Frank's soap, but that's simply the lime essential oil, but it's not bad. As far as softness on the face, they are very similar. But this one is much easier to lather, I think. So I think from a base standpoint, they're real close. Today we're going to be using, or tonight I should say, using the Vector with a Feather Pro Guard blade that's been in, I think, 5. Glide and slickness is very good. I also wanted a no-brainer zombie shave today, and I'm waiting for my ASD2 that I purchased from Nurse Dave. That should be here Monday, I think. So the next best thing, or actually the better thing, is a Vector, because I can actually hold this with 2 fingers and shave with it. To me, other than a straight, and once again, your mileage may vary, but other than a straight, I honestly think that the Vector, and this is a bold statement, and I agree, I think the Vector is the best razor that's ever been made. That's my opinion. And I probably should have changed this blade out. Residual slickness, better than Kaizen, in my opinion. Now I have very hard water. And like I said, I'm not trying to knock Kaizen, but, you know, and if it wins, it wins. I am being very objective about it. I mean, for instance, I love Saponaficio Veracino. I'm a brand ambassador for Veracino. However, in my Titan shootout, guess what won? Panacrema Nuavia. So I try to be as objective as possible. But as I had stated, performance is all I care about in these shootouts. You know, sure, I count for everything, but when a claim is made, whether it be by the soap maker or by other shavers, I'm going to test that theory for myself. Sense strength for the second pass, very good. I would say that the in-shave slickness, Kaizen may have a little bit, but a little bit better, but I think I hydrated it a little bit more, but still very, very close. And understand also that these are all top tier elite soaps. So does it really matter who the winner is? No, because we're the winner. We get to have all these soaps. Now, with some of the theories that were posted, that a $40 or $50 soap should shave better than a $20 or a $10 soap, well, my argument would be look at CBL. Look at CBL soaps are number 2 in my den. Or number 3, rather. And they perform wonderfully, and they're inexpensive. So does that mean, since I have soaps that are cheap, yeah, the residual slickness is much better with Ethos than Kaizen, in my opinion. But does that mean that if I spend $70 on a soap on MDC, or if I spend $50 or $40 on SV, or something like that, am I being stupid? I mean, in essence, that's kind of what's being said, is that you would expect a $40 soap to act like a $40 soap. Well, I've proven that you've got $40 soaps that act like a $10 soap. Because the raw cost, because I have made soaps for a retail market, is markup. this industry, but whether it be perfuming, whether it be men's grooming, whether it be barbering, whether it be anything, the markup on this stuff is stupid. Sometimes 700, 800%. Why do you think all the big perfumers drive cars that we only dream of? It's because we, the buying public, love it. But as I said, the residual slickness for the Kaizen is not as good as the Ethos, or I should say the CBL Ethos, but the in-shave slickness is better with the Kaizen. And that's the beauty, as I said, as I responded to Shadow Man. The beauty of this hobby is that we all have our own takeaways. Chad, for instance, Chad is a sterling person out the wazoo. And that's fine. Rod makes a fantastic soap. They're all good elite soaps. But just because a soap is inexpensive does not mean it's not elite. For instance, Mitchell's Wool Fat, same formula. I believe it's an elite soap. Is it easy? No. And the big one, and two of them actually, Williams and Colgate. Williams is inexpensive, but yet I can get the same performance out of Williams as I can get out of my $100 soap. So I think that's the main thing when you're looking at now. I'm doing this cleanup, and like I said, I think that I'm not getting the stickiness that I was getting with Kaizen last night, or yesterday rather, and able to do it without. Also, when I look at post-shave residual, how long does it take me to rinse it off? And how does it feel on the skin? Now, post-shave feel, very similar. A little bit more tingling from this soap, and that's simply because it's a citrus, it's lime. Lime is extremely acidic. And but it's very, very nice. Moisturized. In fact, probably this was one of the better moisturizing soaps. And we don't have any humidity, so I can still feel the moisture on my face, so dry down a little bit more. Plenty of lather to go for longer time. So please, please understand that when I do these shootouts, these are my opinion only. I'm not trying to sway people into buying one thing or the other. These are just my personal experiences. And if it helps out a new shaver, because what we don't want is we don't want a brand new shaver to think that, oh, if I spend $100 on a razor, $100 on soap, on $100 on this, bing, bang, boom, I'm the best traditional shaver on the planet. No. Let people find their own course, because they'll find it. Okay, so we're going to use the skin food, and this stuff is just tremendous. Couple drops. And the smell is just phenomenal. It's and I'm going to make a bold statement. I think it's probably the finest, best lime scent on the market as far as a pure lime. In other words, close your eyes, have somebody cut a lime open and squeeze it right in your face, but keep your eyes closed. Because it'll hurt. To me, that's this soap. It's just, the what you're getting out of it is just phenomenal. Just a wonderful, wonderful soap. Today we're going to use rosemary and mint as far as our talc from Parasso, because I'll never use this big tub, or at least I should, but it probably won't happen. And with big tubs like that, I just pour it in the cap and just swirl my brush. And I think tonight it's probably going to be Cloud City. Oh, not too bad. And this rosemary and mint goes real well because it's got a little bit of a eucalyptus tinge to it, so it goes real well with the lime. Oh, and this is pretty cool. At night, when it's dark in the house, it makes me look like a ghost. Boo. So anyway, I probably will not do another video till the end, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the soaps, and then I am going to do Kaizen one last time and then determine who the winner is. And like I said, there's no losers. These are all just top tier, incredible soaps. But the skin feel of the lime is just phenomenal. I mean, it's really, really good. And then we'll finish up with some royal lime, which is really nice. They're really close in scent. The royal lime is a little bit muskier, and it's a classic. It's been around. Well, I remember my dad used to use Royal Bay Rum and the Royal Lime as well. So, okay, there you go, folks. A night shave from Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. As always, we appreciate you being members of the Shaving Cadre. Keep those videos coming, those shaving videos coming in. I did post a little bit of a teaser to make you drool in the SV Brush forum. Or the group buy. And then also, don't forget, we have our Sunday Old Guys Zoom call if you want to get involved in that. So, Shaving Cadre, have a very nice evening, and we'll see you.